She left Jamaica in the 80s and she's not been back since. She hasn't ever wanted, thank you, she hasn't ever wanted to come back to Jamaica. In fact,
hey guys, hey fam, welcome back to the channel. This is a reaction video. Of course, all of us are here. Thank you all so much for tuning in today to give your support. Your support is not taken for granted. Have you grabbed something? Grab whatever that is grabbable. I got my bottle of water. Grab your sharp. If you are new to the channel, my name is Cocomama. Consider subscribing to be part of this amazing family. My returning subscribers, you guys are simply the bestest. Before we move ahead, give this video what this video deserves. Give this video a like, hype this video, subscribe, drop your comments. Let me know what you think about today's Rishi. Guys, we are in Jamaica, our homie, our second home. Who do we have here? We have a young generation. What I mean young generation is probably this lady might be in her 30s, in her early 30s, okay? So she was born in the UK, settled down in the UK, got married in the UK. Her mom, according to her, okay, we're going to watch her, but I'm just ushering you in to the discussion today. And of course, there's a hospital, government hospital in Jamaica that is hiring. In case you're in the medical field, you're a specialist nurse, you're a specialist doctor. Mandeville Regional Hospital is a public hospital in Jamaica. They are currently searching for specialists, of course. They are hiring. A lot of Jamaican nurses and doctors, they are actually coming back to work and settle down in Jamaica. The reverse is the case this time around. But before we go there, let me tell you about this young lady. Her mom left Jamaica in 80s, okay? 1980 something. So you can see that this lady is young generation and migrated to the UK. So according to her, her mom is not happy that she came back. She decided to come back to Jamaica to settle. The Jamaica is game changer this time around. Things are revising. The young generation, the young folks are teaching the elderly ones like us the tingu. They are leading. They are taking lead this time around. So let's dive into it, because this one is very, very interesting. Imagine growing up abroad, born abroad, raised abroad. Your mom already told you that I can't take you to my country. Yes, I'm from Jamaica. I love my country so much. I would only visit. But going there, even to take, this girl, according to her, her mom never even wanted them to visit Jamaica, even for holiday. Is it not funny? Such a beautiful country. Well, something happened. Of course, she will not just make that kind of decision not to ever go back to Jamaica, even at her old age. She will not just, something led to it. So we'll be looking at that.
Use what we have here, we use what we have.
Of course.
So
very
that's
important.
my dad's side of the family. As for my mum's not too happy with us moving here. She left Jamaica. She left Jamaica in the 80s and she's not been back since. She hasn't ever wanted,
even for holiday.
Thank you. She hasn't ever wanted to come back to Jamaica. In fact, when we came to Jamaica in September, me, Toby and the children, when we all came, September 2025, I asked her if she wanted to come, and no, she's just not interested in the slightest. In fact, she was pretty negative about it. I'm not sure kind of what.
She's not sure why her mom refused to even visit with them. Last year, September, they have not decided to settle down in Jamaica. First, you have to go and see the country and see if it's something you would manage, and see the condition and see the place, feel it and see, comparing it to where you are. Especially for her, she was born in the UK, grew up in the UK, never been to Jamaica, mom never, but growing up now, she's married, she's independent. She wanted something, she wanted to connect to her roots. She wanted to connect to her culture. She wanted to feel it. You know, growing up, knowing that her parents come from this place and you are not even allowed to go feel it yourself. Because your mom may have felt what she felt that made her to leave her country, but I mean, she shouldn't transfer that to you. That's so. Let's find out what actually happened because I saw some comments, you guys. Same situation with me. My mom left Jamaica with no intention of coming back. What? I believe something happened and she doesn't want to talk about it. She married my Jamaican father in the States, and after they had, he wanted to return to Jamaica to be a politician and go back to his house. My mom panicked and pleaded with him not to go back, which we did. I love Jamaica and plan to move there. My mom is not happy about that. So, what is going on? The young generation need to change the game. What is going on here? I don't get it. There's another similar comment. Let's read that one before I say what I want to say. I understand where your mom is coming from. I grew up in Jamaica myself, even though I had a good upbringing. The 1980 election left a lot of us with so much trauma. So what is the trauma? 1980 election, I would guess, okay? I'm not a Jamaican, I don't know what really happened. If you know, you can explain in the comment section. Sharing is caring. Now, 1980 election, what I'm suspecting that will likely happen might be that you know how you want this party to win and the other party do to wuru wuru. It's very common even in Nigeria. It's still happening. Like presently, it's still happening. Okay, you will tell that okay, the person in power or the person that won the election is not actually the person, the crowd, or it's not actually the person the majority of the people want there on the seat. It happens a lot, even in Nigeria as we speak. So I'm suspecting that since they said it has to do with the election, it's likely that people expected this person to win the election and then reverse is the case. And that kind of stuff, you'll be like, I'm getting out of this system. This person will not lead us anywhere. This person will not like it. Maybe there are so many challenges in the country that you were kind of expected that, okay, this party will be the party that will solve this problem. How come this other party is the one winning? Something is not right. You understand? There's always this political issue everywhere. It happens everywhere. It happens almost everywhere, you guys. So the 1980 election left a lot of us with so much trauma. Trauma as in emotional trauma, disappointment in the government, I guess. Jamaica was so broken. Like I said, a lot of Jamaicans move away to America, England, and Canada and just don't want to come back. So sad. The politicians make us a mess of Jamaica, but Jamaica is on the up, and a lot of young people are now moving back. What did I tell you? The young people are the ones that will teach the older generation wagwan. You don't shy away, you don't run away from your problem. You stand and you be like, you see this country, you must work. Change begins from you and I. It's similar in Nigeria. You would hear people saying, Nigeria, if Nigeria cannot be fixed in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, nah, I've given up on Nigeria. I'm not coming back. I will only peep. I will only visit. Nigeria, yeah. Imagine you are abroad, nothing happened to you. Just visiting 1 week in Nigeria. They want to kill you. 1 week in Nigeria, they want to rob you. They want to overcharge you. They think you are money machine. They think you are ATM. They think you are like a tree that they can plug money from. I got all that. The challenges should not make us shy away from the fact that home is home, is your responsibility. Change begins with you. Yani, one good thing I like about politics is Nobody stays there forever. Though I've seen some politicians that did that. But these days, at least, the maximum first tenor, second tenor, another person will get a chance. And then it is what it is. When something is not affecting you alone, I believe that people should come together, okay, with one voice and make things happen. That's what I believe in. It doesn't make sense because of your trauma, the trauma that you went through. It doesn't make sense because of how bad the economy is. It doesn't make sense because of how things have become so bad because of bad governance. That shouldn't make you even deprive your children, or your partner is telling you, let's go settle down. You don't even want to visit. I thought that this is only happening in Nigeria. When I watch this lady, I'm like, what? This is relatable. I can relate to this, you understand? I always say this whenever I have to go home. I'll always be like, number one, I don't have any other passport, so I've got no choice. You understand? If something happens to me, even if I'm gone, I want to go home. Home is home, no matter what. I always say this, okay? When it's happening in front, God, let me be in the middle. When it's happening at the back, let me be in front. What does that tell you? Anything bad, any misfortune can befall on you. It doesn't matter anywhere you are. I've seen people who are afraid. They have lived abroad. They have so marinated to European culture, Western culture, to a point that they are even afraid to mention that, oh, I'm coming from Nigeria, for example. They are even afraid to attach them. But they forgot that even though you have acquired this foreign passport, it shows where you are from. Okay? Your country, the passport shows that, okay, you are, that, so that will tell you that you can never erase this. And it's always good to face your fears. It's always good to look at that and be like, you see this mountain? I'm gonna finish you. This mountain is me and you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna run away. Fear is the worst thing. So, like I was saying, I've seen people who they don't even want to attach themselves to the country where they're coming from because of the shame, because of how bad governance, bad economy, poverty, a lot of bad stuff going on. They don't even want to attach or relate or even mention that they are coming from this country. But guess what? That same country that they are so proud of will buy them, will disappoint them, will fall their hand. You understand? So what does that tell you? The lesson here is, at the end of the day, no country is really, really perfect. No country is 100% safe. Anything bad can happen anywhere. There are the good, the bad, and the ugly everywhere. So that is the lesson here. Let's continue listening to her. I love this lady. I love the way she came back. And I love the fact that in the comment section, a lot of, especially the young folks, they are like, I'm coming back. But you will see these other people that said, oh, I have a house, or I had a house in a gated community. I sold it because I don't have plan to come back. I'm like, hello. You don't know the value of what you've got. You don't have the plans to come back because you have let westernization eat you up. You have let your fear, you have left, the negative stuff. Why are we always dwelling on negativity so much? What about the positive side of your country? Why are we always focusing on, hey, they said they will do this to you, oh, these people will take advantage of you, people will try to overcharge you, people will try to rob you, people will think you are ATM machine, people will try to take advantage of you, your relative will be so jealous of you, they will be this to you, they will be the bad man. In Jamaica, they call it opia, right? We call it juju in Africa. They will do juju on you. No matter how bad it is, you should not run away from your country. In fact, you should hide yourself in shame to even type. When I see Nigerians, especially, typing nonsense online, I'll never go to that country. You want them to kill me? For real? Like as if you are Methuselah, like as if you're not gonna die anyways. Tell me, when it's your time, it's your time. It doesn't matter.
Have to work they don't want.
That's what we say. And I'm so
When it's your time,
pretty
it's your
negative
time.
about it. I'm not sure kind of what happened around
Shy.
the 80s when she left Jamaica, but
Election will make you run away from your
doesn't
country for
speak
real.
that
Dagiga,
highly
you
about.
guys, I'm sorry. Maybe you are watching me, you are my person here. You'll be like, Cocomama, shut up. We got no idea. You're not even from this country. You don't even know what happened. You understand? Maybe those 1980s when this trauma or when people decided to leave their country because of bad government or because of uh, poor election or whatever. You are not even in this world or something. You understand what I mean? Now, let me say something here. Don't think I'm against the fact that you decided. It's your choice to decide where you want to settle. Even me, as a Nigerian, I came to Jamaica and I'm like, hey, Coco Baba, this is where your ancestors. You understand the thing? Now, as a Nigerian, will you be looking at me like, hey, Coco Mama, you are a sellout. You have sold your country out. You don't even appreciate your own. Instead of you to be encouraging people to come down to your own country, showcase the beauty of your own country. Nigeria is beautiful also. Nigeria is green also. Nigeria, why are you deciding to draw what do you call, or blow the trumpet of another country and then you are undermining your own country? No, no, no. You shouldn't see it that way. You shouldn't see it that I am disrespecting your choice, your decision in life that you've decided instead of settling down in your country. Because you might be looking down on your country. It's like that. Someone, I might decide not to settle permanently, or I visit I visited an island. I visited Jamaica and I love it, okay? Another person might come down to one African village, let's say in Nigeria or even Ghana or in Kenya, and be like, you know what? A Jamaican, for example. A lot of Jamaicans, they are in Ghana. They have their community there. And be like, you know what? Hey, I love this place. So one man's meat is another man's poison. So don't misunderstand it, because you should also understand that me, having visited Jamaica, I will be like, hello, hello, like seriously. You understand? So don't take it personal. It's not personal. Don't take it personal. Don't. But yes, I don't feel like someone should give up so much on her country like that, especially
Which
openly.
is fair enough, because to be honest, I've heard a lot of people say the same things. You tend to get kind of two types of Jamaicans who left: those that are desperate to come back,
Of course,
and
a lot.
those that seem to never want to come back again. It's
Uh-huh.
her decision, and that's how she feels. That's how she feels, and I respect that. But
Yeah.
for me, I've always wanted to be here in Jamaica. Since our first holiday, I've just been longing to come back, and I'm so happy now we've finally made the move. It's just been everything I've hoped for, everything I've dreamed of.
Ow.
Honestly, just and I can't wait for the children to grow and grow in Jamaica. I
You
really
see?
think it's the best place to raise them.
Uh-huh.
I never had the chance to come back and come here as a little child because my mum didn't want to bring
Oh
me.
my God.
And that's why it's so important for the children to be here, and for the children to blossom and grow into young adults
Mm-hmm.
and mature and have their life here. And they'll know what it means to have like real roots and a real solid culture, and they'll have a real connection to their family land and their family and their ancestors, and
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful thing. The plan is hopefully as we build our land, and obviously that process is to come. We want to build on our land and build a lovely home for the children
Exactly.
to grow in. And hopefully they'll build on the second floor, and they'll have their family there, and we can start
Correct.
our own family land. The children will build onto the second floor, and they'll
Mm-hmm.
have their home there, and you never know, their children's children might build a third floor, and our land will benefit generations and generations.
Yes, exactly. Dagiga, before we move to Dagiga, before we move to this government hospital that is really looking for specialists, let me conclude by saying that I'm so freaking proud of this lady, and other people out there, you might not even be a Jamaican, who feel like connecting to your root, who feel like doing something different, understand, connecting to your culture, is you should not be afraid to do that. I'm really proud of her, and she's loving it. It's not like she don't have any challenges. It's not like it's not gonna be difficult for her to adjust. Especially having grown up in the UK, for example. It's not gonna be easy for her, but she's taking it step at a time. She's facing her fears. She's even looking up that her children, if she has started, maybe she will do the ground floor, and then the children will do the first floor. Another generation will come up and do the second floor. She wants to grow and she wants to expand. This is what she wants for herself. Have you seen it? Mind you, she did not grow up in this environment. She was not even allowed to visit. Her mom did not even give her chance, as a child, to feel the land. But things can be delayed, but definitely not denied. So if you are out there and you are still contemplating, and this should be encouraging to you. This should tell you that, yeah, don't be afraid. Let's listen to this, guys, before we call. It's going to be a very short one. All I'm here to say is that don't be afraid to connect. If you feel like making that move, don't be afraid. Embrace your culture, embrace your heritage, embrace the fact that no matter what, home is home. You understand? Face your fears. So if you're out there, you're a specialist, slide to this website of this government hospital to apply. You never can tell. You never can tell. I'm just sharing it here. So testimony might flow in later on. You'll be like, hey, Cocomama. Maybe you are somewhere, maybe you are even a Jamaican. You are needed at home and you're a specialist. You need to come and save your people. It's time for you to give back to your country. It's time for you to give back to your economy. Not the time to be complaining and complaining and complaining. You are sitting from far. Maybe you only visited for 1 month and you are complaining. Oh, this one is not working. It's time for you to come back and make it. It's time for you to come back home to make it work. Mandeville Regional Hospital, Jamaica, is a government hospital, is looking for specialist doctors and nurses. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you, you guys.
Of the hospital. Exactly. Like if a patient comes in with severe head trauma, the doctors can't just guess if there's a brain bleed. They need a scan.
And more importantly, they need a radiologist to actually interpret the subtle shadows on that scan.
Right, because if you can't see what's wrong inside a patient, you can't treat them safely.
You're flying blind. And the CEO of Mandeville Regional Hospital, Owen Miller, gave a really stark breakdown of how this void is echoing through his facility.
Yeah,
Wow.
he mentioned the accident and emergency department lost one specialist nurse. The high dependency unit lost staff. And
Wow.
pathology lost at least one specialist.
And
Wow.
pathology is another one of those invisible cornerstones of medicine.
Oh, absolutely. These are the professionals who test tissue samples and blood work.
Right. So if you find a lump and have a biopsy, the
Yeah,
pathologist is the person who looks at that tissue under a microscope and
correct.
actually determines if the tumor is benign or malignant.
That
Right,
is
so if
it.
your pathology department loses a specialist, that tissue sample just sits in a queue.
Yeah,
Correct.
The patient sits at home agonizing over whether they have cancer.
And the surgeon's hands are tied because they can't operate without knowing what they're actually cutting into.
Exactly. A delay in pathology means a delay in diagnosis.
True. Have you seen it? So you guys, Mandeville Regional Hospital is hiring. They are looking for specialist doctors, radiologists, oncologists, and nurses, of course, nurse specialists. There are also shortage in their ER emergency department. So if you are a specialist working here and you've been thinking, oh, what should I do? Why not clean up your CV? What should I do? Oh, I think I'm bored. I think I want to move down to the Caribbean. I think I want a different environment. I think it's time for me to pay back to my country. I think it's time for me to go home and use my expertise at home. I think it's time for me to help out, help my community, help my country. Why not? If not, check their website. You understand? Take that bold step. Hey guys, hey fam, hey people, welcome back to the vlog. If you are watching till this moment, because this is actually reaction vlog, okay, reaction first and then vlog. If you clicked and you're watching till this moment, it means that you are a vlog lover. Welcome on board. You understand? Give the video a like. I'm gonna give it to you just the way you want it. You don't want Cocomama to only talk about people here. You want to see me doing other stuff. Yani, you want me to showcase my talent. You want to see what I am up to. You want me to show you my imperfect life, my minimalistic life. No worries, I got you covered. Well, I'm making okra seafood here. Yeah, if you know Cocomama and you've been following me in my kitchen, you will know that my favorite soup is okra. I love okra. Like anywhere I go, if there's okra there, I will likely make it not Nigerian way, but at least for sure I will make okra. You understand? So you guys, I don't know how the lighting in this kitchen is, but we will manage. We will make do with what we have. We can't kill ourselves. So I got my okra here. Yani, I pounded it because I don't want to blend it. I want it crunchy. I don't want it, how do I say it? I don't want it slimy. I want it crunchy. It depends on the mood. Sometimes you want it slimy, the one that goes. Assembled all my ingredients here. Yani, I have my fish. I have both local and international Maggi here. The black one is Ibotic Maggi, and I have. You cannot make Nigerian soup without red oil, so I've got my palm oil here. This one is not part of it. This is our leftover fish sauce. This, we had pasta with it in the afternoon. So is it true that you're not supposed to wash your mushroom? I have another one here, frozen one, so I'm gonna be mixing them together. I love mushroom. I love to add mushroom in my okra. And this one is fresh shrimp, dried shrimp, okay. This one will be blended with the local Maggi. Onion sliced already. This is chili. This is Cameroon pepper. Very, very spicy. This is mixed spice and herbs. Well, will I call it some kind of chili, but mixed with other stuff. And then I'll be using Nigerian Maggi as well.
Sometimes it's gonna feel too much. You gon' break, you gon' cry, you gon' wanna give up. But believe me, you gon' make it even when you can't see.
Yes. Hey. Celebrate me.
For everything I survived, all the storms I walked through.
Hey.
Still alive.
Celebrate me. Have you given this video a like? As we move ahead, like this video. So got my pot ready. Beef is boiled already. I'm not using a lot of meat because Cocomama, it is what it is. The doctor advised already, Cocomama, no meat, no red meat. So here I was washing the crayfish, the dry shrimp, just to take out the sand and the dust and everything. Yeah, after washing it, I put it aside, ready for blending. Here we are, Cocomama adding red oil to the pot. You cannot cook certain type of Nigerian soup, soup, because we have Nigerian stew and then we have soup. Stew you can make with vegetable oil, you can make with olive oil, but palm oil is optional. Well, to me, I love my palm oil, so I added, but not a lot. I added some palm oil to the pot of boiling meat. Yes, then turn it around just to let everything mix and to allow the palm oil to cook. When you make soup, Nigerian soup more especially, we add palm oil right from the beginning so that before your soup is ready, your oil is also cooked. Yeah, and you don't necessarily need to fry anything here. Like, it depends on the method you are using. You can stir fry okra or whatever they call it. You can do that method, but me, I like to add oil straight away to the pot. Have you liked the video? Give this video a thumbs up. As we're moving ahead, we're coming close to the end. It's a very quick one. Yes, Uncle Mo, come and eat at least to put on some weight, because I don't understand this. I don't understand how you be suffering for your people and they are not even taking care of you. Guys, I'm adding my mackerel fish here. This mackerel fish, Yani, it has a lot of bones. So what I did is I just let it boil for 5 minutes. I took it out to debone it. Yani, I don't want it to be like that and then before you know it, because it's not that big. So I like a big mackerel, but this one, I had to debone it. So I took it out later and deboned it. I added shrimp, yeah, and allow everything to cook. I allowed everything to boil and give the soup real seafood flavor. You get it? I'm adding Maggi cube here, Nigerian Knorr cube, and of course English one, or will I say Arabic one. So I mixed both together and then stirred again, turn it to mix everything together. Allow the shrimp and the fish. I added onion. So at this point, I let it boil for 5 minutes and then I took out the fish, because the mackerel fish, definitely, there's no way I will leave it like that in the pot. I've added the mushroom here. Yeah, the dried mushroom and the fresh one that I've got. And I'm adding spices here. I added chili. I didn't add a lot because of my baby, so I didn't want to make it very spicy. Here, of course, turning everything to mixing everything and to allow the shrimp, mushroom, onion to all cook together. Here I added the deboned mackerel fish. This is what I added now. So I allowed everything to cook. Okra is the last part. I added some salt. Now that it has cooked, everything is done. It's time to add okra. So I've added okra here, and within 2 minutes, our okra soup is ready. Guys, yummy upon yummy. The soup is so good. This okra soup is so good. It came out the way I want it. I want it crunchy. I don't want it like too slimy. Get what the thing go. I want it crunchy, less spicy. Hey. So here I just allowed it to cook for like 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, the soup is done. Have you liked this video? Have you given this video a thumbs up? Let me know what you think about today's Orishirishi. Would you try okra? I know some of you guys don't like it, blended or crushed like this. Some of you like it chopped and stir fry. So would you be trying this type of okra? And what would you pair it with? For me, I had it with fufu. Normally we have our soup, this kind of soup with fufu, it can be ugali. You can have it with poundo yam or cassava. If you watched to this moment, you are the best. Thank you so much. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, for more rishi. Hype this video, drop your comment and let me know what you think. Let me know if you are team going back or you are team one-legged, you are team going in once in a while for vacation, going to enjoy the beautiful island, and after a few weeks you are gone, or you are team why not, if not, you can't wait to go back home no matter the challenges, no matter the fears, you understand. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you all in my another one. Peace out, peace out, peace out. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye fam. Bye people. Bye everyone.
I get to girl where they trouble me, oh. She just dey bust my brain. She dey say she want my sugar cane. She dey twist my brain. Yeah, you sweet girl, so yeah, you turn me up, and I'm in the grace for your body, so. Tell me what I done to you. All I did is got to love for you. Tell me am I the one for you? Tell me am I the one for you? Tell me if I'm the one for you. Tell me am I the one for you? Because of you I sing this song for you.